Okay. I only have 27 minutes and 17 seconds left on this phone for now. I guess I'm making a video journal or something because so that I can remember what has happened to me and whatever. Whatever. Well, the inside of my body has gotten to me again. And I've decided that I don't care if anybody thinks that I'm crazy. My son thinks that I'm crazy. I was laying in bed last week, and my son told somebody on his game that he thinks I'm a little crazy. And it wasn't a good thing. He told, and evidently he wants to hurt my vagina, according to the inside of my body. Because today I feel like being a crazy person. Today I feel like talking to the inside of my body, whoever this is, whether or not it's a fallen angel or it's a demon or whatever it is. And if I want to believe in demons, then I'll believe in demons. And if I want to believe in fallen angels, then I'll believe in fallen angels. And I have the free will to do that. My vagina, I was crying this morning. And my vagina started hurting because, yeah, and evidently it's Michael Jackson and the 27D movie 27 from Twitter. Yeah, I remember Twitter. And I remember people were mean and not in a good way to me. Sometimes on Twitter. So evidently this is just a movie. My life is a movie, evidently. You know what? If it is, I'm woman enough to admit that. That my life is a movie and that nobody ever really cared about me. I care about people, but evidently nobody cares about me and everybody in the whole world wants to control me. That's how I feel. Okay, so anyway, back to this morning. I was crying because I feel like I'm losing my ever-loving mind. Because sometimes this poking and pain on the inside of my body, and then stuff happens on the outside of my body, and it is just too much to take. Yeah, I know. You're sorry that you lied to me, Take. I know. I pay attention. And now my vagina is hurting again. You know what? I'm not going to hide anything from anybody. Yeah, I know that he's hiding because I had a dream about it. And I'll get to that later. I know he's hiding. And I know that they hid him away. Because my dreams don't lie. Anyway, I was crying because my white Samsung phone is missing. And pain does not mean, I was just poked right here. Yeah, well, other people do it, so why can't I? I was just poked right here. And this right here means Eminem. Because he had something, it looked like he probably got in a fight or something. And I was worried about him. And now they're telling me that Eminem misses me. Okay, I know I sound like a crazy person. But like I said, today, I'm going to be a crazy person. And I don't care who believes me and who doesn't believe me. Because Jeremy doesn't believe me. Jeremy says that it's all in my imagination. He's still saying that. My son thinks I'm crazy. And my two daughters don't want to be around me. So, you want to talk about having your life fucked up? Yes, I'm cussing because I am that upset. Did I ever say I was perfect? No, I didn't. I didn't say I was perfect, middle finger. I didn't say that. I didn't say that I was perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm not God. I'm not an angel. I probably have a fallen angel inside of me. Does that make me a crazy person? Probably. But you know what? Today, I'm going to be a crazy person. So anyway, I was crying because my white phone is missing. That phone meant something to me. That phone represented Samantha Skwiergonski, because whenever I first saw it, that's who I thought of. I thought of Samantha Skwiergonski. Samantha Skwiergonski. Sam is short for Samantha sometimes. Well, it's missing. It's gone. And all my music and everything was on that phone. So I started crying, and while I was crying, my vagina hurt. So that makes me believe that nobody in the whole world cares about me. Nobody. That I'm sad because my life is falling apart and nobody cares. It's like, oh, well, cry. We're going to hurt your vagina. We don't care. That's how I feel. That is how the inside of my body is making me feel. Whatever is going on the inside of my body, that is how it is making me feel. And no, witches aren't making me do anything. My middle toe was just poked. I watched a movie with Anne Hathaway, and it was talking about witches and how witches are evil. They're probably right. They're probably right. Witches are probably evil. And my ear's popping. So anyway, I've decided that I'm going to write down everything that goes on inside my body, because I'm losing my ever-loving mind. And there are days, no, I'm not going to have sex with and. Sorry, I just said that on freaking YouTube. Cool. Anyway, it's trying to distract me from my thoughts, because it knows that whenever it pokes me, I lose my train of thought. So I wrote it down, and this is from one of the other days. So I'm doing this. I'm doing this whether the inside of my body likes it or not. I'm doing it. I'm doing it because I don't have anybody to help me. I feel like I've been fighting this for 10 years. And I feel like that it's never going to stop. And I feel like I've had to fight this and battle this for 10 years. And there are days whenever I don't do so well. Okay, so there it is. Proof that I wrote it down in case nobody believes me. And there's noise again. Pain. 10:20 p.m. Thursday, January 26th. Grabbed the milk. My thigh was hurt. Haven't drank milk in a while. Because that's what I do. You hurt me, and I don't want to have anything to do with you for a while. Because I'm old school like that. And I don't want to live in a world where pain is love. $10 something, or 10 something, Thursday, January 26th. Laying in bed, my teeth hurt twice. 1:24 a.m., January 27th, Friday, January 27th. The back of my thigh hurt while sitting on the floor in the bedroom after watching part of a Sam and Colby video after I paused the video. 7:11 a.m. Friday, January 27th, pain. I didn't. Pain. 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 Okay. I said the word pain and my vagina hurt, so I just thought I would try it again. I know. I sound like a crazy person. That's okay. I don't care what anybody thinks. 8:19 a.m. Friday, January 27th, thigh hurt. Today, February 13th, 2023, when I got upset and was crying this morning, my vagina hurt. And it hurt a lot. For a long time, I should say. It wasn't the... How do I put this? It hurt for a long time. The length. It hurt for a long time. My vagina hurt. Oh yeah, I was just feeling something right here. So that's that. Whenever you see me touching my body, most of the time, it's because I'm feeling something on the inside of my body. And I felt something on the inside of my body right here. So that's why I touched my body right here. Not that anybody watches these videos, but... My vagina hurt whenever I was in the... And I wrote the, and then my vagina hurt. And then I wrote Sarah. And my vagina is hurting right now while I'm talking to you. So evidently, I don't have free will. Evidently, free will is just something that somebody evidently took away from me, evidently 10 years ago. And evidently I'm supposed to be a slave, like back in the Lincoln days. And when Abraham Lincoln was president and he freed all the slaves, but no, evidently I'm supposed to be a slave. Hurt my vagina. The Sarah hurt my vagina. Because everybody knows that the means Sarah. Because whenever I was working at Newburgh Walmart, I was talking to a Sarah that worked there. And everybody knew that the meant Sarah. So evidently Sarah wants to hurt my vagina. Whichever Sarah that is, because I've known a lot of Sarahs in my life. There was a Sarah that I was pen pals with whenever I was in grade school. There was a Sarah that... who was the next Sarah? There was a Sarah that was in the military. Sarah... Oh, what the heck was her last name? Oh... There was a Sarah that was in the military. I think she was either a Marine or a Navy. There was another Sarah that was at the Hannah house. I remember her phone used to go off all the time, and like I had her ringtone like stuck in my head for like ever. And then there was, and then there's a Sarah that, I met at Bible Center Cathedral. And then there was a Sarah that I met at Newburgh Walmart. And then there's Jeremy's niece, or I thought I said cousin, but it's her niece. Or his niece. Sarah. So I've known 6 Sarahs in my life. Real Sarahs. Now I know that there's other Sarahs that I haven't ever met before. Oh, no, wait. Oh, I forgot. There was a Sarah at Southwestern whenever I was trying to take therapy because I have so much in my life that I have to deal with. There was a Sarah that, like, I do that because I remember one day she was like talking so and my vagina hurt whenever I said the word talk. She was talking so fast that I couldn't comprehend what she was saying. That's why I was like, whoa. But other than that, she was nice. Okay. So there's 7 Sarahs that I've really met and known. Yeah, I know that I don't deserve to meet anybody. I know that. Because I'm not worthy, evidently. Although God told me that I was. Okay, anyway. That is a whole nother video. Way back from 2010. Okay, so Sarah, her my vagina. Okay, so I'm just trying to figure out which Sarah because, well, yeah. Anyway. Okay, so, and then I sucked on my, and then whenever I wrote the word M, everybody knows that M means M&M. It's short for M&M because that's what I call M&M. I call him M. And so my vagina hurt whenever I wrote the word M. I have all this written down. I'll show you in a sec. My M&M hurt my vagina. Straw, my vagina hurt. Whenever I sucked on my straw, my vagina hurt. I stopped talking, and then whenever I wrote the word G, my vagina hurt. And so it reminded me of Donnie in Blue Bloods, and whenever he said, "What up, G?" And that's like the bazillionth time whenever it came to Blue Bloods that somebody has hurt me. Okay. And then when I lifted up the pad of paper, this pad of paper, whenever I was lifting it up, my vagina hurt. And my ear pops, so this isn't just about pain. This is just what's going on the inside of my body. I'm writing it all down because I'm trying to figure out if whatever is going on the inside of my body is good or evil. My neighbor's making noise. I think he's trying to tell me something. I know that makes me a crazy person, but like I said, sounds like he's beating on the ceiling. Well, I'm not just going to sit here and not do anything. Okay. If he has the free will to beat on his ceiling, then I have the free will to talk. Alright. This is why I hate living in the city. I hate it. You have no idea how much I miss the country, and I miss the apartment buildings and the duplexes that I used to live in where people were nice and they didn't make all these noise and slam the doors and... Oh. I used to live in apartment buildings and duplexes where people were nice. Okay. I hate living in the city. I hate it. Because you always have to be conscious of your neighbors and stuff. And sometimes and especially with what's going on the inside of my body, like, I'm going to be like this sometimes. I'm going to be a crazy person, and I'm going to be mad, and I'm going to say stuff probably that I can't take back, and then I'm going to wish that I could, and that I'm going to regret saying. That makes me human, and probably possessed by a fallen angel or demons, because that's what I believe in. Either that, or we're going to get to that. I'm going to get to that. I'm going to make a whole nother video about that. Okay. Okay. My ear pops. My right ear pops. That's been going on for... That's been going on for... like a year. It started happening last year. Oh my God. And now Last wants to hurt my vagina. Okay, so are we a fighter? And Last, Everlast, Mark Wahlberg's movie, The Fighter, and evidently Everlast wants to hurt my vagina? I thought being a fighter was a good thing. I'm gonna get into that, too. Because evidently, Last wants to hurt my vagina. And my ear pop, okay, and then whenever I lift my paper, and then after I got done writing that, then my vagina hurt, and I wrote my vagina hurt, and then my ear popped, my right ear, and then it popped again, so I put this little, how you do the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I have no idea what you call that, I forgot. Okay. And then the bottom of my left foot was poked, and to me, that means that I don't deserve, because as I was driving across Epworth, there is a road called Epworth here in Evansville, and we have an Epson printer, an Epson, Epson, Epson printer. And this is just how my brain works, okay? Sorry, this may make me a crazy person, but this is just how it works. I was driving across Epson into Newburgh. Or was I already in Newburgh? Well, anyway, and I was listening to my music through my earphones and my phone that touched my phone. Okay. This, I was poked right here, and this means touch me. Watch Justin Bieber's video. That's all I can say. If anybody else didn't see it, then evidently I'm seeing things that evidently nobody else is seeing. Okay, I'm gonna get into that later. Okay. And I was listening to a New Kids on the Block song, and it said, "Don't deserve." There's a song that the New Kids on the Block made. I forgot how many years ago it was. And it says, "I don't deserve you." And as I was driving across Epson, the bottom of my foot was poked, and it was right at "don't deserve." And it's like, how does my body know? It's like the inside of my body just knows. It's like it knows everything I'm going to say before I say it. It knows anything that anybody's going to say before they say it. And it's like it knows. And I'm like, how in the heck does it know? Okay, my vagina just hurt whenever I looked at the ground again. Okay, so what does that mean? To me, that means that whenever I was sitting out on the balcony and I was looking at the ground, I was thinking. That's what I was doing. This is what I'm dealing with. It has been pain all day. All day. All day. Pain. All day. All day. No matter what I say, it's pain. Pain, 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 pain. Pain in my vagina. Pain in my vagina. Pain in my vagina. All day. All day. It doesn't matter what I do. So you know what? I'm tired of feeling like I can't do the right thing all the time. I'm going to do what I want to do. And if I want to think, I'll think. This is how I get this, okay? And so this wants to hurt me again. Okay, so what is it? This is it? Does this is it want to hurt me, or does Michael Compton want to hurt me? Michael Compton was my ex in high school, and he evidently just told me, or the inside of my body just told me, that it was his fault. Because Michael Compton, oh, and there's my vagina hurting again. It's hurting, 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 it's hurting. Any day now, you can stop. Any day now. Any day now. Okay. It's not stopping. Nobody listens to me. Okay. I have no power whatsoever. Okay. So I used to joke and say, I got the power. I have the power. He-Man, him and his sword. And I used to joke and say, I got the power. From Bruce Almighty, Jim Carrey's. Everybody said, oh, I love that movie. I love all of his movies. Yeah, my vagina's still hurting. Alright, well, okay, so, and then my left shoulder was poked, and it means kill me. It meant kill me, and then my left ear popped, and then my vagina hurt, and then my right butt cheek was poked, and then my vagina hurt, and then my right butt cheek was poked. And then whenever I walked through the door frame between the kitchen and the living room, my ear popped. And then that's whenever I went off. And I don't have time for this in this video. No, I don't want to stop. The back of my head just poked. You know what? I have free will, okay? Sorry, there are just days I can't handle this. Okay, that's all for this video. I know nobody's gonna watch it, so I'm probably just wasting my breath. But just in case anybody does, and if anybody wants to help me, that would be great. Because I have nobody. I feel like I've been doing this by myself. I'm trying not to be a crazy person, and I'm trying to be like the person that I'm before all this craziness and stuff, and I'm going back and forth between each one. If anybody wants to help me, that'd be great. I would greatly appreciate it. Okay. That's all for this video.